I'm Saffy Sprocket, and I've been riding around Europe to raise money for the Northwest Air Ambulance. Now, I'm not the most experienced rider as I only got my licence 2 years ago, and we did hit a few speed bumps along the way. However, determined to make a difference, I continue to persevere. I'm incredibly excited to share with you that we recently hit our target on Christmas Eve, making it a wonderful Christmas gift for the charity. However, the journey isn't over yet, and we still have several countries to get through. In the meantime, the fundraiser is still open for anyone who wants to make a donation, so please give generously. I also want to give a big major shout out to both Roadskin and Dunlop Tyres, who without their support this trip couldn't have happened. There's links in the descriptions if you'd like to learn more about both companies. In the meantime, let's get back to the adventure. I started to make my way down from Grossglockner Pass and on my way towards Italy. However, the views were certainly something to be marvelled at.
I wanna take you out, show you the time of your life. I wanna figure out what it takes to give you everything you desire. I wanna lay beneath the stars with you in the back of my truck. I guess that this is what they call love. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now. My love for you is insane, but I wouldn't change a thing unless you wanted me to. I'd do anything for you. Waking up next to you is all I ever want to do. Baby, we can last forever. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now.
Whilst the views may have been something to marvel at, my petrol fuel gauge was not.
My petrol tank has 10 miles left in it. I forgot to fuel up when I went for lunch, and then I carried on riding. And we're still, so basically 22 minutes till the petrol station. I have 10 miles left in the tank. I'm just praying to God. Oh my God, why do I keep, So yeah, we're gonna zoom along as quickly as we can and pray we don't run out of fuel on a deserted Austrian path. When you have too much fun, you don't pay attention to the petrol gauge. whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
After all the drama of nearly running out of petrol, I was finally ready to start making my way towards Italy. However, unbeknownst to me, I unfortunately started to take wrong turn after wrong turn after wrong turn, and eventually I ended up onto the entrance of a motorway. By this point, it was just too late to turn back.
Do I press the button? Or do I... Oh. I'm a man.
Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably thinking, hey, I ended up on the motorway, I'm heading in the wrong direction. It's not a big deal, right? I can simply come off of the next slip road, do a U-turn, and then start heading in the opposite direction. Well, folks, it turns out that's not an option. You see, once you enter these kind of motorways, you are stuck on them for the next 60 kilometers. It is no joke. There is no way to get off this. I was riding along this road for 30-40 minutes trying to find somewhere to pull off to turn around, and it turns out you just can't do it. There's nowhere to do it. The only time you do get to do it is when you start getting charged.
Of course, I get charged for the luxury of going the wrong way. Oh, what an absolute nightmare. Why?
And of course, folks, let me tell you this. Do you know what's worse than driving onto a motorway, getting stuck on the motorway, and then getting charged for the luxury of taking the wrong way? Well, it is, of course, doing it twice in a row.
Introdurre il denaro o la tessera, Geld oder Karte einführen.
Of course, folks, as you can imagine, by the time I reached passport control, I was not in a happy mood at all. Luckily for me, the Italians turned out to be, well, quite charming.
Ooh.
Woman.
Yeah.
I'd finally arrived at the campsite that I'd intended to stay at that night. However, thanks to my 2-hour detour, it was closed by the time that I arrived, which means that I didn't really have any other option than to, well, find somewhere to stay near the road. And of course, with it being my luck, it did start to rain.
Basically, I discovered, I don't know if it was a Swiss or an Italian motorway, but it was awful, like absolutely awful. You go onto it, you get a ticket, and then you're locked into it until the next stop, which was 60 kilometres away. So I ended up going 60 kilometres the wrong way. And then I had to make another 60 kilometres back. And it added on like 40 minutes. Wasn't happy. And then I had to set my tent up in the rain. And the dark. Which were a good cause, I suppose. I don't know anymore.